that just happened? Well, it did. It hit the back of the cup, it popped out, and it hit my foot. Did you see that? Alright, so what's the ruling? Well, today on Knuckles Knowledge, we're going to figure that one out. Hi, my name's Rob Knuckles. Welcome to Knuckles Knowledge. I'm PGA Director of Golf right here at Golf Club of Indiana, and sometimes the rules of golf can be confusing. What do we do in that situation? Stick around. Knuckles Knowledge will tell you. Coming up next. Hi, welcome back to Knuckles Knowledge. I'm PGA Director of Golf, Rob Knuckles at Golf Club of Indiana. As you can see, right before the break, the ball that I putted from about a foot and a half or so hit the back of the hole, it popped out, and as I was going to grab it, it actually struck my foot. Now last year, the rules of golf would not allow this to happen, but you know, the USGA people are being really nice to us these days, because last year it would have cost me a 2-stroke penalty because the ball struck my person. This year, I get a mulligan. Now, I know it sounds crazy, right? I get a mulligan? I really do. I actually get a full-fledged, straight-up mulligan. I get to putt that again. The reason is because of rule number 11.1.b, exception 2. I know, it's a lot of mumbo-jumbo, but that's how they word the rules of golf these days. That rule now states that on a putting green, a ball that is struck on a putting green that is deflected or moved or stopped by an outside agency, a person, an animal, must be canceled and replayed from the spot that it was originally putt from. That's pretty cool, right? So I get a mulligan. I mean, that doesn't happen in golf anymore, right? Now you might get a breakfast ball with your boys off the first tee in the morning, but not in competition. This happened actually in competition the other day to Jesper Parnevik in the SAS tournament over on the European Tour. He actually putted the ball, it rung the cup, it came back and it struck his foot. He, not knowing that particular part of the rule, went ahead and knocked it back in the hole from the position that it stopped in. At the end of the round, they gave him a 2-shot penalty. His original putt was for bogey. He carded a double bogey at the end of the day because of a 2-shot penalty. He was allowed under the rule to go back, replace the ball, and stroke it back in the hole. And it would have been for bogey. It's a mulligan, folks. How cool is that? Now, why that rule is in place is a really easy explanation. Nowadays, a lot of holes are being set up shorter, right? A lot of par 4s to kind of make it exciting for people to try to hit shots into par 4s these days. If a guy's putting, and I'm putting for my birdie putt here, and Phil Mickelson hits a big drive from way back there somewhere, and his ball rolls up and strikes my ball as I'm putting it in for my birdie, is it fair to me that I can't replace my ball and hit it again? Of course not. So what they did was they added this rule in there so it allows me to also get that mulligan so I can replay that shot again. It's the same thing as getting a mulligan when your ball strikes a power line that goes over the golf course. If I take a shot from any position on the golf course and I strike a power line, I have to cancel that shot. It doesn't count, and I get to hit it again. Because the power lines aren't supposed to be there, it shouldn't interfere with your shot, it's artificial, and they're interfering with your line of play. So, you get a mulligan in that situation too. But on a putting green, if it strikes you, just like it did here, it's really cool. I get to putt it again. That's rule 11.1.b, exception number 2. Really cool, right? So, I'm going to replace my ball as close to the spot that it was in, and I'm going to putt it in. Got my birdie. I love it. Love that mulligan rule. Keep that in mind. Now, here's the other part of that. I'm going to show you a putt that happened earlier when I was trying to recreate this. And when you watch that putt, it actually hits the back of the hole and pops out and stops on the lip of the cup. So what do we do in that situation? Well, It didn't strike me. It didn't hit anything else around the golf course. It didn't hit anything on the putting green. No mulligan this time. I just have to put that right back in. So that situation, you're kind of out of luck. Sorry, but that's the way it goes. Well, I hope you learned something today about the rules of golf. It's kind of fun doing these crazy things, right? Thanks to Jesper Parnevik. Brought up a great question in my men's club meeting the other day, and those guys asked me to do something on it. So that's where this came from. Pretty cool recreation, right? I thought so. Thanks a lot for paying attention this week to Knuckles Knowledge. I hope you learned a little bit this week. If you need help with your game or anything about the rules of golf, come see us over here at Golf Club of Indiana or the Golf Performance Academy. We'll be really happy to help you with any part of your game. Until next week, have a great day. See you out here on the golf course.